Hey, what's up you guys? This is Sentai22 here. What do you think it would have been like if Saban adapted Hurricane? Andros is not a great leader.
Super question time! Starts now.
Hey, what's up you guys? This is Sentai22 here, and welcome to another episode of Super Question Time, where I'll answer your questions. Anything Kamen Rider, Power Rangers, Super Sentai related, or even anime related, I will answer them for you, and in maybe some cases any questions unrelated to what I just mentioned. So anyway, let's get started now, shall we? Okay, the first question comes from Brian Big B Moran from Facebook, and he writes, "Hey Sentai22, I saw a pic from the set of Super Mega Force and it was a box that said Donatello. Do you think Saban is going to bring Ninja Turtles part of Super Mega Force?" No. The production crew was just finding some stuff in the storage area, and surprisingly they found a few old Saban props that survived through the decade, basically. They found a Finster mask, they found a monster head from Mystic Knights of Tyranno. They found some Time Force weapons, as well as the helmet, the astronaut helmet from Day of the Dumpster, which they never used, you know, the two astronauts that opened the dumpster, as well as a old monster suit from Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. Judging by the picture, it looks like they're going to use it, but the suit is badly damaged, so they might do some modifications to it. And of course, as you mentioned, Donatello from Ninja Turtles: The Next Mutation. And I hate to say it, it might be the only suit that they found. The rest of the other turtles might have been scrapped during the time when Saban sold Power Rangers to Disney, and after that they decided to scrap the monster suits. Some of them were scrapped, some of them were sent to the storage facility in New Zealand. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they stumbled upon the Rita staff or Lord Zed staff, as well as the wings of the Goldar's wings. So anything can happen in this magical storage that they have over there, so keep your fingers crossed to see if they found something really awesome. So okay, the next question comes from ShadowMoon89Z, and he writes, "Do you think Saban would adapt Akiba Ranger as Power Rangers parody force, or do you think diehard fans would find it as smack in the face to Power Ranger fans?" Actually, no. I mean, I for one, would find it pretty funny. I mean, I would like to see, the people at Saban Brands, like if they ever do this parody force thing with the Akiba Ranger adaptation, they would probably do some research and go around the internets, go to Ranger boards, and they'll apply that to the parody force adaptation, or basically it'll be about this kid who loves Power Rangers, who's a fan of Ranger board, and will talk about everything, and of course he also hates Sentai, you know what I mean? He's like, no, I like Power Rangers, I don't like Sentai, and they'll double to Sentai as well, in the sense, and I think it'll be pretty funny in a way. I think especially Power Ranger fans, I mean, I know some Power Ranger fans do, but I think some of them really need to have a sense of humor. I mean, Power Rangers is not a serious show. It is a very cheesy show, and as always has been. I mean, kind of think about it. I think Power Rangers in a way is a parody of itself, a parody of Super Sentai in a way. But anyway, I think it'll be really cool, But I think that for the parody force, it will dabble into like adult themes, much like they did with Akiba Ranger with Super Sentai. So it'll be pretty funny. So okay, the last question comes from Dark Blood of Orion, and he writes, "This is a 3-part question. How much of Power Rangers RPM was original footage, and how many episodes in the franchise were original footage? What Samurai, Super Samurai had been if it had both a darker tone and was given more original material to work with from the writers and producers. Should Megaforce have any alien invasion war theme along with adaptations where both seasons are both modeled and merged together as one? Okay, the first question, RPM did use a lot of original footage. How many episodes? Pretty much the entire 36 episodes. The Sentai footage was basically exclusive to the special effects and the Megazord fights. Everything else was just basically original footage, which was kind of awesome, you know, having to see Power Rangers, very different from Super Sentai. And it's not just RPM, from SPD all the way to RPM, they all did it the same way with original footage, less Sentai footage, unfortunately. I guess that's the reason why the budget was getting shorter and shorter, because they were spending so much on original footage. And that's why we didn't get to see Battleizers that much, which I think is okay. I don't really care for the Battleizers. I think it just works pretty good for just having original footage, but at the same time they need to save money and using Sentai footage. That's what the Sentai footage is for, you know what I mean? As for your second question, it would have been really interesting if Samurai had some original material. Unfortunately, they couldn't do it because of certain timing, because they just bought the rights, and so they couldn't do anything but just copy the Sentai footage. It would have been really great to see what they could have done. I mean, they probably would have had some really great ideas. Fortunately, they didn't. And your third question, I think it would be a very big issue with the budget. You know, not only that, you know, hiring a lot of guys to play the henchmen and all that stuff. And, you know, as you guys probably know, with Super Mega Force, you know, they're probably spending a lot of money at this point, so I don't think it would be possible. So, alright guys, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Super Question Time. If you have any questions, please, you can post your questions in the description, in the comment section below. So, this is Sentai 22, and thanks for watching.